New on Curiosity Stream. With superior armies comes superior weapons. How has innovation mechanized the battlefield? From bullets to battleships and everything in between. It's machinery of warfare. Plus, from the gross to the gourmet. See how that in-flight meal lands on your tray table. On secrets of your airline food. It's all on Curiosity Stream. Annual plans are $20, just $1.67 a month. Visit curiositystream.com.
Wenatchee is gorgeous in the spring with its lush green rolling hills, abundant wildflowers everywhere, and the views of the Columbia River. The local food scene offers an abundant selection of authentic international cuisines featuring the unique farm-fresh ingredients of the region. Wenatchee is also home to award-winning wines, handcrafted hard ciders, and a talented handful of local brewers producing fine craft beers. Visit Wenatchee, the heart of Washington State.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your home is going into foreclosure and you feel like a financial wreck. You don't know where to turn for accurate information. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne. Let's talk about some legal options. If we work quickly, we can propose a plan to save your home, modify the loan, or in many cases even eliminate your second mortgage. The consultation is free. I've helped hundreds of people just like you make informed decisions about whether to save their home or exit it on a reasonable, organized timeline. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. Teaming up with Mary's Place because it's Kicks for Kids time again, man. Yeah, kids need sneakers. You can help get that done.
And shout out to all the Rockaholics that are already helping out. We've already raised a few $1,000s, and we're going to be doing this for a little bit. So we have a lofty goal of $40,000. But last year, we thought, okay, 15,000. Hopefully we can make that. We ended up doing more than double of that because of the Rockaholics. And thanks to people like Janine K, who donated $100 to Kicks for Kids.
Thank you, Janine.
French and M, $75. Yes. And also Mary F donated $200 to Kicks for Kids.
Love that.
Very cool.
Love that, man. Every dollar counts. It does not matter. If you've just got $1, please send it along because we want to get these shoes on these kids before they go back to school so they feel good about themselves. Head to KISW.com to donate today.
Let's play B-Mix. It's time to play the game. So everybody scream his name. B-Mix. Don't be a loser. Whoa, B-Mix. You're a loser.
It is time to B-Mix. And it's Tuesday, so let's turn down for turtles.
Ride the turtle.
Yeah, ride those turtles. Yeah.
It's the greatest T-shirt in the rock shop right now featuring my cats. Yes.
Yeah, please clear them out. You know, please take them, get rid of them, and then we'll be done with them.
We're riding turtles. Perfect time to wear them in the summer. Hell yeah. If you get them before the week's over, cut the sleeves off.
Oh, yeah. Sun's out, guns out.
Sun's out, fun's out as well.
Let's get to our contestant. We got Dustin in Bellevue. Dustin, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Excellent. All right, Steve, get out of here. Goodbye. For those playing at home, Dustin will have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. Dustin, you can pass all you want, but you will only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Let's do this.
What 2 artists co-headlined the 2020 Super Bowl halftime show?
Pass.
Fight the Power was a late 80s hit song from which hip-hop group?
Oh, shoot. Run DMC.
No.
No. Pass.
What color tie does Fred Flintstone typically wear?
Orange.
No.
White.
No.
Red.
No. How many times has Scarlett Johansson been married?
2.
No.
3.
Yes. Springfield is the capital of what U.S. state?
Illinois.
Yes. Ralph Wiggum is a character from what animated sitcom?
Simpsons.
Yes. What was astronaut Edwin Eugene Aldrin Jr.'s nickname?
Buzz.
Yes. The third Austin Powers film was Austin Powers in what?
Pass.
The Rockets are a professional basketball team from... Yes. In France, what breakfast entree is called pain perdu?
Pancakes.
No.
Crepes.
No.
Waffles.
No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 correct.
Ooh, man, some of these I should know and I don't.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, you get yourself another go at it. You can think about it as Steve's answering the questions.
I would have lost, though. That's the problem. You don't get time to think in this game.
That is a good point. You only got 60 seconds. And sometimes the brain ain't functioning. You maybe not have your coffee, or you can't think of those answers. They're on the tip of your tongue.
Can't do it.
Yep, unfortunately there. And we'll have to see where the answers are for Steve. Steve, are you ready?
Yes! Yes! Yes!
What two artists co-headlined the 2020 Super Bowl halftime show?
Oh, my gosh. Katy Perry and Dylan Francis.
No.
Yes, Francis. Pass. I don't know.
Fight the Power was a late 80s hit song for
Public Enemy.
Yes.
All right.
What color tie does Fred Flintstone typically wear?
Orange?
No.
Blue.
Yes. How many times has Scarlett Johansson been married?
3.
Yes.
Oh.
Springfield is the capital of what U.S. state?
Missouri.
No.
Ohio.
No.
Springfield, Mississippi.
No. Ralph Wiggum is a character from what animated
Simpsons.
sitcom? Yes. What was astronaut Edwin Eugene Aldrin Jr.'s nickname?
Buzz.
Yes. The third Austin Powers film was Austin Powers in what?
Space.
No.
In dark.
No.
In 3D.
No. The Rockets are a professional basketball team from what city?
Houston.
Yes. In France, what breakfast entree is called pain perdu?
Cereal.
No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Steve, you squeaked by 6 to 5.
Oh, close, Dustin. Close.
Wow.
Sorry about that, buddy.
Yeah, he's out.
All right, good game.
Too sorry. Get easy, Dustin.
Ooh, yeah. Now, I remember this Super Bowl halftime show for 2020 because I think BJ and everyone was commenting about how older these ladies are and how amazing they were.
It was Jennifer Lopez and Shakira?
Yes.
Damn
it. Yep. Mm-hmm.
I totally forgot, though. Now you say, yeah, but man, how unforgettable was that?
Right.
Well, pretty unforgettable that we weren't able to guess it. Yeah.
You're put on the spot there, you know.
Oh, that's right. I was like the weekend, and I'm thinking that was the last Super Bowl, right?
Yep. But that was technically the 2021 Super Bowl, and it's all the weirdness on that. Springfield is the capital of Illinois. Oh, Dustin got that one correct. The third Austin Powers film was Austin Powers in
Goldmember.
Yes, in Goldmember.
Oh, gosh darn it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Austin Powers in space would be pretty cool.
Actually, it kind of would have been, yeah.
That's the fourth one. It's coming out soon.
Oh, that's how they're going to reboot it?
He did go into space at some point, though.
Did he?
Yeah.
I didn't remember. I don't
never watched a single
I don't remember him actually going into space.
Yeah.
I remember there were
Dr. Evil and...
Yeah, he had to go to the
Dr.
space
Evil went into
station,
space.
save them. No, so did Austin.
Yeah.
Because they had the epic fight where he, had to...
Fight Mini-Me,
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, that was in space?
Yeah.
I thought it was just, okay. I forget where they're at. It's like, it's a base somewhere.
Are they ever going to make another Austin Powers movie?
I hope not.
They should.
Probably not.
I mean, everyone's seen. Look, I've never seen a single one, but people love Austin Powers. And
Yeah, I think
there's
the
been
third one-
Oh, the third one turned people off.
People were like, I think we've had enough.
It was a little gross, like a little extra gross. There was a dude who literally would pick skin off of himself and eat it.
Yeah.
like
what's
that's
the point?
Yeah, exactly. I was like, nah, you're running dry on ideas on there. And then finally, in France, what breakfast entree is called pain perdu? It's
I don't know. I'd be
something
guessing.
bread.
yes,
Biscuits and gravy.
not biscuits and gravy.
Butter and bread?
No,
Texas toast.
Cheese? No.
you're kind of close with the regional thing because you're not going to call it.
French toast?
Yes, you're not going to call it French toast in France, or else it would just be toast.
Right.
Ah.
So Canadian bacon in Canada.
Yeah,
It's
it's just
ham.
So yeah, it's French toast.
French toast.
You didn't know that? Now you know that, and you still won. So congratulations.
So would French fries be palm pear fries? Or something?
No,
Palm pear
because
fries, yes.
No, the pain is the bread part, and so I don't remember what is it. Frites? It might be Frites, just because I do. No, it's just Frites. Just because I have a friend who is down in Astoria who has Frite and Scoop, which is a
Ice cream and
French fry place.
It is some of the best ice cream and French fries you'll ever have.
Why do we not have that here?
Well, it's because it's down in Astoria. You got to roll down there.
Well, that's not going to happen today.
Congrats on your win, Steve.
Nice job, Steve. So it said, Steve, watch Austin Powers. It's awesome.
The first two are fantastic.
I don't know if Steve's going to go for it. I just don't think he's going to go for it.
I think we're kind of hitting that point where we're running out of movies.
I just know you. I think you're going to go, this is stupid.
I don't think your wife would like it.
No.
That's one of those, you should probably have a few beverages and watch it nowadays.
You also have to have an appreciation for the old James Bond movies and the super spy movies that they're spoofing. And so I don't think he has that either.
Well, I've watched one James Bond movie, so I think I'm all right.
Yeah,
congratulations.
these are like the old school 60s and 70s James Bond movies. Those are the ones that's spoofing.
There's some hot ladies in it.
Okay.
You got Heather Graham and who is it, Elizabeth Hurley?
Yeah, Heather Graham was in the bad one, though, wasn't she? She was in Goldmember?
No, that was Beyonce.
Oh, that was Beyonce. What was Heather Graham in? Was she in the second one?
Yes. Spy Who Shagged Me.
The Spy Who Shagged Me, that's right. Okay, there you go. Beyonce would look. I have to say, Beyonce, she was the highlight of Goldmember, if you ask me, because she looked terrific,
Foxy
all 70s
Cleopatra.
style. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So it said all three are equally great.
They're all equal.
I wouldn't say that. There's nothing like a first movie. It's just you've never seen it before. It's hard to replicate just the joy of seeing something you've never seen.
It's like Anchorman and The Hangover.
Exactly.
They were fine with just being one movie.
Yeah. And I mean, look, Spy Who Shagged Me was fun. And like Rev said, you were like, okay, they're running out of ideas. Even though Tom Cruise do the cameo in the third one?
The opening scene for the third one was fantastic. Because it was like Danny DeVito, Tom Cruise, all of these people playing Austin Powers in a movie inside the movie.
Yeah.
That's pretty fun.
That was brilliant. The rest of the movie was trash.
Yeah, it's too bad. I mean, it started off so good. So, I'm sure people would say, well, it had its moments, but there's parts of that movie now that I think you probably couldn't even do today.
Probably not, but in 8th grade, I watched that movie so much that I had almost every single line memorized. I loved it that much. It was so bad, it was good.
There you go. Well, there you go, Steve. Those are the reviews.
Do I make you horny, baby? Do I? Do I make you randy?
I say Steve's not going for this. He's just not.
Dude, right now, we're watching something on Netflix called The Outer Banks.
Oh.
I'm giving it I'm putting my best foot forward on this one.
Is it like a drama based on the beach life?
Yeah, it feels like something that maybe like the CW turned down and Netflix picked it up and took over for the show.
Yeah.
It's like the premise seems kind of interesting, but I hope it gets better. We're a couple episodes in, and I'm just like, oh, man.
Oh, these are all kiddos in this.
Yeah.
Yeah, a teenager enlists his 3 best friends to hunt for a legendary treasure linked to his father's disappearance.
Well, it seems like it would be good, but it doesn't sound like it is.
I've heard good things about it. A few people that said, hey, this is something you want to check out, but so far, I want to go back to Lupin or Lupin or whatever the hell it is.
Yeah.
But my wife's not feeling that one. So it's like, we're at a standstill. So maybe this Austin Powers could bring us back together.
Yeah.
You really think so? Wow. All right.
So.
Give
I
it
hope
a shot.
that's the thing. I hope, man.
Well, it's just so funny because one of our favorite things usually would be to rent a new movie on the weekends, and more, back before COVID, there was really, we were able to pull that off. Now it's like the pickings are kind of getting slimmer and slimmer.
Very, very slim, yeah.
And these Netflix movies are they're worse than straight to DVD. Most of them. Some of them are, obviously there's a couple good ones, but to get to a good one, it takes forever.
Well, buddy, I don't know what to tell you, man.
Austin Powers.
Yeah, okay.
Your wife will hate it.
I know. I was going to say, I don't know if this is going to go well.
But his wife is around your age, guys. That's the thing. I mean, if you loved it when you were kids, you think it's something that she might dig.
No, because she's a nice, proper lady, and we are not. We are garbage people.
Danny's a nice, proper lady.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate
She's a
it.
garbage lady.
What are you talking about?
People are telling me, hey, Outer Banks gets better. Stick with it. All right, I'm going to keep going.
I am tired of
a troll.
I am tired of those
4 different
shows.
texts that said it's good. All right, then.
I am tired of those shows that say they get better, just give it a season or give it 2. It's just like, why can't they be good up front? What is it about shows?
Some shows take some time. There's some people I can't get into The Wire, and everyone says you just got to get through the first couple episodes. And they're not bad episodes. It's just kind of slow. Some shows are like that. Like they just kind of build. I'm with you, man. Like I love a show that just gets you right from the start. Like that's what I loved about Money Heist. Like the first episode, I was hooked. Even Breaking Bad. Granted, there were some episodes throughout the entire seasons that kind of slowed. They were a little slow for my taste, but the first episode was great.
Yeah. Well, and that's the problem is I think you have with Better Call Saul. There's just a lot of like, what is going on here? But I love Saul that I was like, I'm going to watch this whole thing. But I agree that there were some episodes where you go, even I was like, I don't know. I'll wait a couple weeks. I don't feel like watching Saul. It's probably going to be boring.
Yeah, I love these texts. It says, it gets good. I got into it after Ozarks. It gets better, Steve. It gets good, man. Trust us. Another person says, Migs, don't waste your time on Outer Banks. It's Scooby-Doo, but worse.
Oh, wow. Well, if you love Scooby-Doo, though.
Right?
Yeah.
I did love Scooby-Doo. And so said, check out Manifest. We just finished that one. But now we're
you did finish it. I heard people
let me ask you, though. Is it cliffhanged? I mean, is it
massively cliffhanged, dude?
Yeah, that's the problem.
A massive cliffhang. Yeah. And
we'll
there's no guarantee it's coming back.
Well, Netflix may, because I think they wanted to see if people really would love that show, because a lot of times, streamers and what do they call it? Pause watchers. I can't remember the term when you don't watch it live, but you watch it on your DVR. Time shifted. They don't count time shifting with a lot of ratings. So Netflix sometimes takes a chance and says, I bet this has more fans than people know. And all right, well, you and a bunch of people watch Manifest. I will watch it if they are going to do another season, because everybody said it's a good show.
Yep.
But I was like, I'm not. NBC already got me with Debris. It's canceled. And I'm just like, they've done it so many times. I'm tired of investing times in shows that they don't finish. And in Manifest was another one that I heard. They don't finish it. Don't bother.
Yeah, seasons 1 and 2 were really good. The season 3 was kind of like not so great, but it was good enough to keep us going. And it ended on an awesome cliffhanger. But now we don't know if it's ever going to come back.
Oh, I didn't realize Manifest had 3 seasons.
Yeah, I think it's season 4 is what's up in the air.
See, I feel like if you get 3 seasons on a show like that, you got to be ready to wrap it up. You have to be ready to wrap it up. They did that with what's that show we love on Stars? American Gods. Mm-hmm. It was a horrible wrap up, but at least I think they knew they were like, we may not get another season. We better wrap this up in some way.
That didn't necessarily seem like a wrap up at all, man.
I think it was a lame wrap up. It's like they said, hey, this could end this way, if it, and it did. And yet you're right. You could tell that they should have done more, but I think they knew they were ending.
They finished it and be like, if you want a real, actual, satisfying ending, go read the book. Good luck.
Yeah. Or they're saying if you get a really crappy ending, like a cliffhanger-esque, then maybe once they get dropped, another network would pick it up because people would want to know what happens next.
I hope they do that with American Gods.
So, Steve, congratulations.
Yeah,
you got nothing to watch.
I'll be honest, though, it was worth it because I knew, how's the fact that it ends on such a great cliffhanger where you're like, oh, gotta watch the next, because we're watching it binge-wise, so we don't know when we're watching the last episode of a season. We're just watching, you just go, and I'm like, oh man, we got to stay up and watch the next episode, and then we realize there is no next episode, there's no, and there might not be a new season, so now we're just going to be left in limbo.
Now, Vicky, I'm going to give him a recommendation that you know about, and Rev, you know about this too. It's a shot in the dark, but I think that he and his wife may like this, because my wife has actually kind of found this to be an endearing show, even though it's a little weird. But Steve, Sweet Tooth, Netflix.
A couple people have texted in about that one.
We just, the wife and I, finished the season, the first season, and it's fun, it's adorable, and it's very beautiful. But it also has a lot to do with kind of nowadays sort of stuff with pandemics. Yeah. So if you want to escape from that, maybe not so much.
But I mean, it's pandemic in a different way, though. It really is more you sort of like the world comes to an end kind of a thing. But I mean, it's very sweet at the same time. So I think, you guys like action. You watch Money Heist. This one here, you might, it could work. Steve, it could work. I don't know. Rev might be right. He may have a point, but it could work.
I will say if you watch this, you will probably cry within the first couple episodes.
Well, there is that.
See, at first I was like, I don't know if she's going to go for this thing with these people that look like animals and stuff. But then she likes Harry Potter. So
exactly. I forgot that about her.
Yeah,
oh,
loves Harry Potter.
Oh, she might like the Nevers then if she likes Harry Potter. Oh, boy.
Yeah. Oh. Actually, that one is pretty fun.
I forgot about I forgot she likes Harry Potter. The Nevers on HBO and Sweet Tooth on Netflix. Dude, if she likes Harry Potter, I think you have a shot.
All right.
And you might like it too. And if not, well, I mean, look, you watch some crap anyway with her because you want to be a good husband. You do. Please.
The Paris Hilton cooking show is fantastic.
Actually, it is pretty amazing. My wife started watching it, and I'm just... Seriously, the fact that she doesn't know what the hell tongs are and she has a cooking show is amazing.
It's pretty funny. But after one episode, I'm like, okay, I got the gist.
That's the problem.
I'm not really wrong.
It is time for Listeners on the Loose. You pick the topic. You guide the show. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. Maybe you got some TV help for Steve so he and his wife can figure out what to do with their lives. Because TV's letting him down, baby. We got your calls. We got your texts. We'll take those at 9:17 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle, and it is Listeners on the Loose, brought to you by the Washington State Department of Licensing. Listeners on the Loose, you pick the topic, you guide the show at 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. This is your opportunity, man. This is it. You can get it done, but make sure when you get it done, it's done Steve's way.
It's a simple way, man. I think it makes everybody happy if you just show some energy and bring it. Otherwise, we're going to have to gong you and then say goodbye.
Goodbye, old friend.
206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999.
So you just texted him saying, Brink is on Disney Plus. I'm going to check it out while I'm at work today.
You're going to be disappointed, but it's fantastic.
You're going to be disappointed, but it's fantastic.
If you're going to watch television shows while at work, is any show bad?
That's true, yeah. Well, it's just one of those, I saw it when I was 12 and I loved it.
It's like a time capsule.
Yeah, you're probably not going to enjoy it if you're 35 years old watching it for the first time.
I'm starting Saved by the Bell, the original now.
Yeah, it's like you don't even have to. You can't relate to their problems anymore. You're not trying to be a soul skater anymore.
Maybe this person is, and that's this damn job's getting in the way of it.
It's true.
It's crazy because I have the reverse problem. I have so many shows backed up that people have recommended over the years. I make little notes in my phone to remind me every 6 months to go, okay, have you watched this yet? Have you watched this yet?
And I love that you're so organized with this.
Oh, yeah, because I never want to be in the position where I have to watch crap. You know, I don't want to turn TV on and go, oh, wow, this is horrible. Why did I spend my time doing this?
Well, one text says, Steve, if you and your wife are looking for something to watch, you guys should watch Extreme Makeover on Playboy TV. It's very educational and informative program that is delightfully entertaining.
Is that like the version of like reading the articles?
Yeah.
Is Playboy TV like on they have an app or something? I didn't even know they were still around.
I don't remember. I remember being so stoked. I almost said pumped, but I felt like that'd be the wrong word to use.
Yeah, actually the right word.
When for some reason it descrambled on our cable when I was a kid and Playboy TV would come through and I get to watch it and I would just keep it on all night and I just watch. It was the best. Electric Blue was, I think, the name of one show. And they were like, Electric Blue. And then there were a bunch of boobies. That's all I remember.
Yeah, that's all I remember.
Electric blue boobies.
Yeah. That kept the boy busy, didn't it?
It definitely kept this young man busy.
Yeah.
That's the way to put it.
Yeah.
So it said, please watch White Lotus on HBO Max. It grabs you immediately.
Oh, I've heard about that. That's one of the shows. That's right. It's on the.
He wrote it in all caps, so therefore it must be important to check out.
And actually, BJ, I want to give you props for a show that you were talking about.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it pains me, but I ended up watching over the weekend He-Man Revelation, or not He-Man, Masters of the Universe Revelation, and I watched the entire thing in one sitting. I didn't even realize that it was going from episode to episode. It was, like 5 half-hour episodes, so it basically was like 2.5 hours. But it was fantastic.
It catches you. It's like, I'm sitting there thinking, I'll watch this because I don't care about He-Man. I don't care about any of this. And then I'm watching it. It's Kevin Smith's production, and I'm like, this is good. I'll watch the next one. Just like you, Rev. Next thing you know, it's like, I watched the whole thing, and what? Yeah, it's surprisingly good. I say surprisingly good for me because I always thought it was a dumb cartoon back in the day, but I was an adult. I was an adult, so it just wasn't my thing, obviously. But Kevin Smith has done a good job with it, and he's come under fire for it because, well, You know, when you're 6 years old and you're 10 years old and you watch something, nothing is ever going to be the same when you watch it again as an adult. It's just like I tell all the Star Wars kids. It's like, be quiet. It's never gonna be what it was.
Be quiet. I need to watch it because I was a massive He-Man fan. I had all the action figures.
Me too.
I had Castle Grayskull. I had Battle Cat.
Rev, you think it's going to be a no boy for Steve?
No, you know what? I think you'll like it because you have that nostalgia, so you'll be able to see these characters. And the simple fact that it's a story put together is way better than just having a half hour of goofy little kid hijinks made to sell toys.
I like a lot of stuff that Kevin Smith has done, so I feel like it's right up my alley.
Guess what? I'm taking this bet.
You don't think I'll like it?
Oh, no, not at all.
Now, the problem is, though, the bet should be, will I ever get around to watching it?
Oh, well, it's
a cartoon. Your child will love it.
That's kind of what I'm hoping. Like when my wife goes and does like gym stuff, CrossFit stuff, and she's just me and Tatum, and at some point she'll go, it's kind of cute. She goes, Boo? Because she wants to watch Remy and Boo. Yeah. And so she'll bring me the remote control and I sit on my lap. And really, she doesn't care what cartoon it is. She just wants a cartoon on, although she gets pumped by the Remy and Boo.
New on Curiosity Stream. Are we close to building machines that are almost human? And can new technology give us superpowers? Find out on Super Sapiens. And in 1919, a British composer wrote the longest and most complex symphony in history. Conductors tried to perform it, but failed, declaring it cursed. Now a group of musicians will attempt the impossible, if they dare, on Curse of a Gothic Symphony. Watch now on Curiosity Stream. Annual plans are $20, just $1.67 a month. Visit curiositystream.com.
Wenatchee is gorgeous in the spring with its lush green rolling hills, abundant wildflowers everywhere, and the views of the Columbia River. The local food scene offers an abundant selection of authentic international cuisines featuring the unique farm-fresh ingredients of the region. Wenatchee is also home to award-winning wines, handcrafted hard ciders, and a talented handful of local brewers producing fine craft beers. Visit Wenatchee, the heart of Washington State.
According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, 1 in every 5 children killed in traffic crashes in the U.S. was a pedestrian. That's why 3M is working alongside local governments and NGOs to help improve crosswalk visibility and traffic markings in school zones, in a worldwide initiative to provide kids with a safe walk to school and access to the education they deserve. To learn more and take action, visit 3m.com/schoolzonesafety. 3M Science. Applied to life.
The world needed a safer trampoline. Dr. Keith Alexander, inventor of the Spring-Free Trampoline, wanted to bring the joy of trampolining to his daughter. His wife said they were too dangerous, so he invented his own. Spring-Free Trampoline is the world's safest trampoline, with no springs or hard edges. Now, parents can have peace of mind that their kids are outside jumping safely. To learn more, visit springfreetrampoline.com.
Song. I wonder if I could slide this one in and see what happens. Like just kind of sneak in He-Man in between like Remy and Boo and Mighty Mike and Coco Melon.
It's very I don't know. I wonder how your wife would feel about it because you know what?
She won't know, BJ. This is not between her and I. It's between us.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's daddy-daughter bonding.
Okay. Yeah. All right then. Well, you know what? This will be a tough bet for me because if Tatum likes it, then that may give Steve, like Steve's like, well, at least let me watch something that's semi-entertaining to me if it's going to be a cartoon I have to watch. But if it was Steve on his own, I would say no way he's out.
I like cartoons.
I just know you and I know what I watched. And I agree with Rev, everything he said, but you are not a person that likes good entertainment. That's the problem.
I see how it is.
Shots fired.
You,
see, I have hope for
highbrow.
Steve. I have hope for you, Steve, and I feel that you'll like this.
Yeah, he don't like stuff.
No, I just don't like BJ. So I mean, as long as it's not BJ in it, then I'm fine.
Okay. You know what? I'm ready to put some cash on this.
Put some cash on it.
Anybody want to be on Rev's side and say that Steve will love it, or
Steve, you should take that bet and just say you like it. I mean,
I can't take the bet because
he can't.
That's a Pete Rose move. That's like I'm not a Vander Kane.
Yeah, he can't. He can't cane this.
I'll give you a cut, Steve. You're gonna like it.
All right, Vicky's willing to bet you.
Are you really? How much, Vicky? You put your money where your mouth is. Let's put some cash on it.
You're not here. I said, Steve, I'll give you a cut. So I'll bet $20.
Steve, I'll give you a cut. All right.
Yeah,
well, you know what? Then bet $100. Put some real money on it.
$1,000.
I would bet all of your money if that's the case. And then BJ, I'll give you a cut.
Yeah.
Right? See, that's the thing. Like, I don't trust Steve to fully go on it because I think he's going to go behind my back. But I'm like, maybe
I'm a man of integrity.
Integrity.
You also know that Steve doesn't like good stuff. So if it's a halfway good show, he's not going to like it.
So many things you're like, Steve, I got to tell you, it actually was good.
Yeah,
so
2 shows.
Clearly I like stuff.
2 damn shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's all there is. And then the rest, you're back to Craptown, USA.
Whatever, man.
Okay.
Your stuff's all stupid.
Got him.
Yep.
That's it.
That'll learn you.
Well, you know what, sir? Your Honor, we rest our case. Yeah. That's it.
I'm telling you, man.
Yeah. Okay, listen.
I bet I'll like it.
You're not going to watch it. You're not even going to get around to it.
No, I'm going to this weekend.
Okay.
That's like the sweet spot because then that's usually like then it's just daddy daughter just by ourselves.
Okay.
Pop
Masters
it on.
of the Universe. It's on Netflix.
That's cool because Cocomelon's on Netflix too, so it'll be an easy switch.
Mm-hmm. Okay, perfect.
So I don't have to wait forever for the Netflix app to pop up.
All right, perfect. I'm looking forward to your review.
All right, tune in Monday, VJ.
Yeah. It is Listeners on the Loose. You pick the topic, you guide the show. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999.
Okay, somebody wanted to know 2 questions about your daily life, guys.
Okay.
What do you do in your car during your commute, like music, podcasts, audiobooks? And number 2, what's your favorite thing to do while on the can?
Oh.
And also, what's your favorite phrase for dropping a deuce?
Whoa. All right. That's actually 3 things, isn't it?
Well, that was a PS, kind of a side question.
Okay.
So side question inside, I'm off to go get COVID tested.
Yeah. Oh, very nice. I see what you did there. Okay.
Yeah. See, I'm highbrow,
right.
BJ. See, I'm trying to tell you.
You're a highbrow guy. Yeah.
All right. So what do we do in our car during our commute?
Yeah.
Generally, I'm just listening to I'll listen to music, usually my own CDs, like Apple Music. So it'll just be whatever random thing I want to listen to. Like right now, I'm still really big into Little Big, which is the Russian rave band. So I'm bumping my little Hyundai down the road as I'm going.
Okay.
That's basically it, yeah.
Oh, man. I need talking. I need to hear, and that keeps me, my mind moving during the mornings. I've been on a recent kick, and I'm not watching it on my phone. So I don't want people to think I'm watching TV. I just put it on because I have the app on Xfinity so I can watch things I DVR. And I listen to NHL Tonight every morning.
Oh, nice.
Especially with now the Kraken being involved. It's fun because they seem to focus a lot on the Kraken and also just get an update on what's going on during the summer. It's been a pretty fun summer when it comes to trades and free agent signings. So every morning I'll just put on NHL Tonight because I DVR it and I just listen to it because I never get a chance to watch it at home.
That's fun. How about you, Vic?
See, I do the same thing. I'll put on a YouTube.
NHL Tonight. Wow. I didn't know there was such a big thing.
That was a good conversation about Vince Dunn, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Vince and all his Dunns. But no, I listen to a YouTuber. Her name is Bailey Sarian, and she does Murder Mystery Mondays and Makeup Mondays. So she does her makeup, which she doesn't really explain, so I don't watch that part. But I listen to her tell these murder mystery stories, and they're all ones that happened, whether they were fairly recent within the last 20 years, 40, 50 years, to even back in the Renaissance time. So I get to hear the story about Bloody Mary and the Countess Dracula, and she's a really good storyteller. And I'm typically not into the horror or murdery stuff, but she's really good. So that's all I've been listening to.
All right, Teddy.
How the hell did you even find this show? It sounds stupid.
It's not stupid. She's got a bajillion followers.
Yeah.
She does her hair and talks about murder mysteries?
No, she does her makeup because it's Murder, Mystery, and Makeup
Steve.
Monday.
Okay, Steve, you're sounding like that guy that doesn't understand that there's a lot.
How did that even happen? You know what I need to do? I'm doing my makeup, and I like telling stories.
Well, she was a makeup artist, and she was, would do the videos where she's talking to the people in the camera and doing her makeup. She's like, well, this is something I'm interested in, so let me talk about it. Well, they do a lot of Get Ready With Me videos, and it blew up for her 2 years ago. And people are obsessed. And so she now has a new podcast called Dark History Podcast, where she goes and does the dark history of something like lobotomies or whatever.
Ooh,
and
lobotomies.
It's very fascinating. Stuff that we should have learned in school, but we never did. Because it's dark history. She's just badass.
Huh. There you go, Steve.
So I found it on Facebook. It was just one of my things.
Look at his face. This is going to be the face you have with Masters of the Universe.
Okay.
I'm so excited. Are you ready to see? You want to put money on him, Vic? Anybody want to put money on this wonderful individual that appreciates new entertainment?
I mean, I like horror stories. I don't know about the makeup part, though.
I'm saying I'm listening to it.
I'm not giving you a hard time.
I love these. She's got 5.3.
Someone says I love Bailey. I've been listening to her for years.
You know what? Here's a shocker. There are things that people like that you don't that are very successful.
And she's fantastic.
Why are you being so defensive? You just told me everything I like is crap, and then I'd say something else, someone else's stuff is crap, and you're like,
because
wow, how can you say that? That's so wrong.
Because everything you like is crap.
Wow.
Rude. That's what I mean.
I'm so rude. It's true. You know Steve's tastes are, you know. Man. I trust, with Vicky, it's like, you know what? I believe that, this is probably a good show. Because, Vicky's got better taste.
And do your makeup and watch it, BJ.
Hey, listen, you know what? I may. The bottom line is that we haven't heard from Danny. It's probably something about crying.
No, MXPX. It's a lot of MXPX and early 2000s pop punk. That's all I do in my car.
Yeah.
All right, congratulations.
Play on my phone when I'm in the bathroom for the second question.
BJ, you just sit in your car and think of ways to say that things I like are bad.
Yeah,
sounds about right. Giant
Actually, it wouldn't be far from the truth.
You're a giant dummy.
Giant, massive.
All right. Well, I didn't pick on you, Rev. I just picked on Steve.
Yeah, I know, but I guess Steve's back.
Yeah.
I see. Oh, okay.
Rev's not watching any makeup shows.
Yeah, take that Steve train all the way to Garbage Town when you have to start watching the shows he loves.
You can't say they don't watch makeup shows because I do watch TikToks with goth daddies doing makeup.
Okay, well, you know what?
Vicky sent it to me. It was very interesting.
What's happening?
Who said it? See, Steve? Yeah, Rev's got your back just because he wants to be against me.
Back. Steve's right. It's crap. My wife watches that makeup lady and it's stupid.
Okay, then. There we go.
Good for you.
I'm sure it's fine.
Hey, it's been elevated. I'm sure it's fine.
I care.
The tone of your voice was
That's
so...
the spirit. Why do I care? It just seems so random of all things that Vicky has found is a random lady that does makeup and tells horror stories.
Well, she's got a bunch of random followers over in the Skillions.
And honestly, I never really watched the videos because I'm at home cleaning and I just put her on in the background so I feel like there's somebody at the
talking
house.
To you, yeah,
talking. And, she's actually... I like the way she tells stories because she's funny.
That's the secret to success, really, for a lot of these YouTubers is you don't have to watch them. You can listen to them. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing, Steve.
Is it?
Yeah. Check it out, Masters of the Universe. It's going to be exciting.
Does He-Man put on any makeup and talk to Battle Cat about anything scary?
I can't wait, Rev. I cannot wait.
I can't wait.
I'm trying to think.
Rev,
I don't think so, but...
Rev, you know what's going to happen, Rev. You watched it.
He's going to love it. He's going to love it.
No,
you're going to be like, oh my gosh, how do you love this thing?
I might just watch it tonight.
And you guys are going to be best friends forever.
Oh my God, he's going to hate this so bad. Because you know why everybody hated it. You know why everybody gave Kevin Smith a hard time.
Because they're douches.
And Steve is going to walk into this and he is going to be Steve. And he's going to be going, what the hell, Rev? This is stupid.
We'll see.
I can't wait.
I can't wait either.
All right, it is listeners.
I might just watch it right now.
Yeah. Go ahead and just pull it up.
Go right ahead.
You got
Watch
Netflix
it right
on
now.
your phone, right?
I do.
Yeah, go right ahead, buddy. You pick you pick the topic. You guide the show. Listeners on the loose, 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. More of your calls, more of your texts at 936 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. It's listeners on the loose. You pick the topic. You guide the show. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999.
So far, so good. Enjoying Masters of the Universe, BJ.
That's 3 minutes in, right?
Yes.
Yeah, 3 minutes
in. The opening credits, fantastic.
You did not specify how much he had to watch it.
True.
Yeah. No, listen, I'm going to tell you this right now. If you just watch those 3 minutes, you'll be done. You'll be happy.
I like the father-daughter dynamic I witnessed right from the get-go. It's good.
Yeah. Every
Pay Vicky.
Pay Vicky.
Pay Vicky that.
Yeah, I'll pay her whatever. So what percentage of the series did you watch? I'll pay her that percentage of her bet.
$20.
Yeah. Yeah, do the math. It isn't good.
I say $3 or something.
No, it's not even that.
Okay.
Yeah, she's going to get pennies, my friend.
Well, I'll finish it. I just started it, but so far so good. I like the intro.
Yeah, you know what? Listen, man, I'm telling you right now, I cannot wait. Cannot wait for you to come in. You're going to have to be honest, too.
Well, I'm not going to lie. I don't care.
No, exactly. You've never
he's
done
a
that.
man of integrity.
I will give him that. Yeah. He's never lied. He's begrudgingly said, "Yeah, I tried. That show was whatever."
Right.
So, yeah. So,
Okay.
And, look, it's a good show. It's just the Masters of the Universe, I just don't feel like is you anymore, Steve. You know what? It's just, you know what? You're not that guy.
All right, well, we'll find out. Tune in whenever.
Yeah, we'll find
whenever.
Out. Tune in whenever. All the great stuff you get to do this weekend. I know you. You're going to struggle to make this happen.
I'll make it happen.
Yeah, and if Tater Tot says no to this, if she just wants to, was it Masha Bear? If she just starts yelling at that,
Masha and the Bear.
And the Bear. Come on.
Sorry about that. My bad. I had no idea they were two different people.
The way I'll know if she likes it, she won't jump off my lap. Like if she just sits there and just kind of enjoys the show, then we've got a winner. If she slides off and goes off and does something dangerous, I got time to show off and go follow her.
That's what I'm saying. Oh boy, I cannot wait.
Oh, somebody just brought up something. Hey guys, did you know it was back on this day in 1988 the most shocking trade ever happened in the NHL? Hashtag Go Kraken. Well, nothing to do with the Kraken.
Oh wow.
But yeah,
was that Gretzky?
Yep, August 9th, 1988. The Edmonton Oilers. I mean, they just won the Stanley Cup a couple months before that. And traded the greatest player of all time, Wayne Gretzky, to the Los Angeles Kings, really for not something in equal value. And it was like Jimmy Carson. And I felt bad for that guy because there was so much pressure put on him. There's a bunch of other people. The main reason why they made the trade was that the owner had some money issues, and the Kings gave him $15 million as well in that trade. But it changed.
Whoa.
I mean, when you think about it, look back on that trade really did change hockey. Not so much. Edmonton was not very happy about the fact that they lost Wayne Gretzky, but it all of a sudden made hockey a talked about sport in America and also in California. Without Wayne Gretzky, I don't know if they'd have that many teams in California. I think he brought a lot of popularity to the sport in California because of him being on the Kings.
It was a brilliant move when you think about it. And boy, you know what? It just goes to show you, nobody ever learned from Babe Ruth. It was money reasons why Babe Ruth was traded from the Red Sox to the Yankees as well. It's just so funny how that's why you get, I to this day really question ownership. I mean, I really take a long, hard look at ownership of franchises when their franchise isn't doing very well. It's like, what is their ulterior motive? Because as you saw there with the Oilers, as well as with the way back in the day Red Sox, the owners did not care about the team and therefore didn't care about the fans. And you got to wonder sometimes that the moves that are made by teams, what are these owners really thinking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, because as you saw, you'd think everybody would have learned what a disaster to take the biggest player, the biggest superstar ever in the sport and get rid of him for nothing. And that's exactly, for really what they did. Money is, I get that money's a lot, but the owner did not turn that money around and use it to help the team get better.
Speaking of sports.
So that's maybe I'm still thinking about a particular local sports team here who continues to not seem to get things done, and you wonder what the hell is going on with ownership.
Yeah, Seattle Storm. What the hell?
Come on.
Stop winning all those championships.
Unbelievable. You guys don't care about your fans. You don't care about putting a good team on the court.
Oh, come on. Mariners have a big series up against the Texas Rangers, and they should be able to win most of those games, you'd hope.
Well, the Tampa Bay Rays proved that you can win without money. So what the hell is wrong with the Mariners? Seriously. You have to ask what is wrong. The Rays continue to be a competitive team almost every year, and they have no money. So what is wrong with the Mariners? Because the Mariners spend more money than they do, I think.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much they spend compared to them, but you're probably right.
Yeah, it's frustrating to see that every year.
All right, somebody has a very very important question for us. Where is it, though? I lost. Okay, what is your favorite way to waste time?
Ooh. Well, it's usually,
television shows, clearly, if you've been listening to our show.
Yeah, it's actually, when you think of time wasting, though, I waste a lot of time on Facebook videos. They seem to show me clips, and once you tell them you like something, then they show you more of the same clips, like old stuff from the IT crowd just pops up, and a lot of British interviews that I like with Graham Norton. And it's just like, I'm sitting there going, I had a plan, I was going to do something, I just spent 20 minutes looking at my phone.
Social media does that to you, especially with videos. Like I do that on Twitter, where there'll be like a funny video, and I'm like, "Oh, let me watch this one." And I'm like, "Well, what else does this page put out there?" And then I click on their thing. Like I just watched. I don't know if you guys have seen it. Speaking of baseball, did you see there was a streaker at a game, and nobody could catch him. He's running around. He's dodging everybody. Finally, as he's getting close to to the stands again, the Batgirl gets him.
Oh, I haven't seen this.
It's awesome. It's
the Batgirl makes the play.
Yeah, I mean, she didn't like straight up like wreck him with a tackle, but she got enough of him to get him down.
Wow, good for her.
It's a pretty funny video. It was just like watching this. It was like almost like a Keystone Cops kind of a situation. Like all these security people cannot get this guy, and then finally it's the Batgirl.
Damn, that's fantastic.
Woman Grace had like a bat and just took it home.
Yeah. Oh well, no, yeah, that's a beating. Well, do we have that video up on the BJ and Migs page?
Finding it.
She's fine.
All right. Well, when we find it, we will.
I think that's a Dodgers game.
Oh man, yeah, the Dodgers, man, they got some fans. They really, really got some fans. That's all I can say, man. There's fights in the crowds. I have a buddy of mine I saw went to the game, and he talked about just his experience there, and it was, it was nuts. So was it a streaker or just a runner?
I was a runner. I guess.
Okay.
They called it a streaker. My bad. He wasn't naked.
Yeah, because I felt like, wow, she's a hero for tackling some guy with just his junk hanging out. Okay, so it's just an idiot running on the field, and she made the play.
She squared up to him and stomped him.
Yeah, I'll tell you, some of those bad people make some amazing plays out there, off of some hard foul balls. So, you know what, I wouldn't be surprised if they've got a lot of like athletes out there who, I don't know, maybe want to impress the team and not just regular, hey, I love the team, but maybe they're like collegiate athletes or something that go out there and be bat boys and bat girls for the teams and ball boys and ball girls.
The way the guy goes ass over tea kettle over the fence is so
How
amazing.
How great is that?
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
There you go.
I wish, I don't know if this is like, I don't know if it's something that would even be done, but I would love a documentary that just talked about the streakers and the people who jump onto the field. I know that like a lot of people frown on that and they try not to show it on television, but I would love to get inside the mind of somebody. I know a lot of times it's probably alcohol related, but not all the time. And even if it is alcohol related, like what an adrenaline rush to get on the field and then be chased by people as thousands of people are cheering you on. Potentially people on the field are like, even in wrestling, like the people who like try and jump the barricade and get in the ring and usually get wrecked by like whoever because like they're just they're just like almost like deer in headlights once they finally get in there. Like that kind of stuff is fascinating to me. Like what's going on in your world at that moment in time that you decided, you know what? Don't need to stay here for the rest of the game. I'm going to cause a scene.
I literally think it's just the challenge because the last Sounders game I went to, we sat on the field and the people behind us, like they weren't even on the field, but it was one of those like, hey, you know what? We could totally just shriek right now. I heard them talking about it of just like, and they were like, yeah, we should. They never did. Right. It was one of those just like, that would be really funny if we did that.
Could you imagine if you were sitting right behind them?
Oh, I know.
Like how exciting that would be to be like witnessing it from the inception.
So it was just, but I kind of wish that it would have happened, but it never did.
Like I thought that sometimes I've gone to a Mariners game. There was a couple times where I was lucky enough to be like 1 or 2 rows back on the first baseline, and the seats were so killer. And I'm like, there's really nothing that's going to stop me. I mean, obviously there's security, and my slow ass is going to be caught rather quickly. But it's just like the window of opportunity is there, and it's. Like, but I think it for a second, like, how crazy would it be? But then also, like, every part of my mind and body said, Steve, that would be really stupid if you did that. And I stopped.
Like, I think if you were, would you do it if you weren't like somebody, like, like a public figure? That's what stops me from doing stupid stuff.
No,
it's like,
my brain will still tell me don't do that.
Oh, yeah? Yes. I don't know if my brain would if I wasn't a public figure.
I would want to go to more baseball games in the future or more soccer games. And I just feel if you did that, you'd probably be banned for life. And for me, that's what stops me. I don't want to be, I want to go see the Sounders play again.
They should encourage the players to take out the runner. Like, I remember in football, they used to have that where it's like the players looked for that opportunity. Because then it's like, that's better than the hydroplane races. It's like, oh, here comes Bobby. He's on the field. Yeah. Let's see which Mariner's going to just wreck him.
Yeah, If they let that be like a sport, like your team gets an extra run.
Oh wow! Both teams are just trying to murder this stupid
and whoever gets them first, they get a run. Why not? What the heck?
Well, it makes it interesting.
You get a couple of extra points in football, maybe. It's like a field goal if you get the guy. Who knows?
The public address guy like gives you like a verbal waiver that you have to agree to. Like, by being here at this game, if you go on the field, anything can happen to you.
Yeah, exactly.
And
you won't be banned,
right?
But you will be wrecked. Oh, that's awesome. Well, Taryn Daly is in all week for Ryan Castle this week, filling in for him. So the question is, what do Taryn Daly and South Park have in common? I'll tell you at 9:50 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW. And now, the Ryan Castle question of the day.
do Taryn Daly and South Park have in common?
I say they both have an affinity for the band Primus.
That's a great answer.
Yes, and I'm going to that concert on Saturday. So shout out to my fellow South Park and Primus fans. I will see you at Marymore Park.
Oh, I was going to say they're doing Marymore again, huh?
Oh, yeah. And this is the one where they're doing the tribute to Rush. So I believe it's going to be, they're doing the Farewell to Kings album and then like a Primus set and probably some encore music. It's going to be awesome.
An evening with Primus.
And maybe they'll play the South Park theme. That would be awesome. That'd be epic.
Yeah, because I don't know if you know that, but the South Park theme is Primus. It's Les Claypool.
Oh,
Yes.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There's the connection. Very cool. Wow, that's really...
Yeah, so here I am educating BJ on the theme song to South Park.
I had no idea that was what that was.
Yeah, I'm going down to South Park. That's Les Claypool.
Wow. All these years, I did not know that at all. No
How
clue.
cool is that? Yeah.
Wow.
Is that your first
Fun
concert?
fact.
Is that the first concert that you're going to since the craziness?
I've been to a couple smaller shows, but this will be the first bigger venue. So yes, It's very exciting.
That is exciting.
Now, Trey and Matt, as you know, just signed a $900 million deal with to get South Park brought through 2027. Big money. And one of the cool things that they're actually doing with the cash is they're going to start a real life weed business based on Randy Marsh's Integrity Pot Company that he started in South Park.
That's fantastic.
Awesome. That is so awesome. So they're going to sell real life Integrity Pot. That's pretty cool. Very, very cool. Taryn's up next. She's got a 12-pack.
BJ and Migs play of the day.
I don't have an HOA. I am just a community leader, sir.
So you're the president. You need a cut. Like, you guys should wear vests. And it says president.
Yeah, Sons of Suburbia?
Yes. And on the back, it's just like a little house.
I like this now.
Okay.
You're a house club.
Don't make him think he's a somebody.
I like this now.
Tacoma HC.
Yeah. The THC.
Oh,
my God.
Yeah.
It just writes itself, right?
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. If I call Travis, will I actually see him or someone who works for him?
Absolutely. When you come in to my office, when you first call in, my staff will try to help you with any basic questions that you have. I can give you a call back, but they'll usually try to schedule you for a free consultation with me, the attorney, and I'll meet with you personally. We'll talk about the basics of your case, and I'll take you through a question and answer session an interview that usually lasts about 30 minutes. We'll get the basics of your financial situation. I can answer your questions, and we can talk about whether bankruptcy makes sense, your non-bankruptcy options, and how bankruptcy could affect you, what the process is.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com. Thanks for listening.
New on Curiosity Stream. With superior armies comes superior weapons. How has innovation mechanized the battlefield? From bullets to battleships and everything in between. It's machinery of warfare. Plus, from the gross to the gourmet. See how that in-flight meal lands on your tray table. On secrets of your airline food. It's all on Curiosity Stream. Annual plans are $20, just $1.67 a month. Visit curiositystream.com.
Wenatchee is gorgeous in the spring with its lush green rolling hills, abundant wildflowers everywhere, and the views of the Columbia River. The local food scene offers an abundant selection of authentic international cuisines featuring the unique farm-fresh ingredients of the region. Wenatchee is also home to award-winning wines, handcrafted hard ciders, and a talented handful of local brewers producing fine craft beers. Visit Wenatchee, the heart of Washington State.
According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, 1 in every 5 children killed in traffic crashes in the U.S. was a pedestrian. That's why 3M is working alongside local governments and NGOs to help improve crosswalk visibility and traffic markings in school zones, in a worldwide initiative to provide kids with a safe walk to school and access to the education they deserve. To learn more and take action, visit 3m.com/schoolzonesafety. 3M Science, applied to life.